Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to create a fake camera shake effect in Adobe Premiere Pro, like this. Okay, here we are in Premiere Pro. First, we need a video clip. Go to the file, import, select the clip, and click to open. Now your video clip is in Premiere Pro. Now select the video clip and drag it into the timeline. It will automatically determine the size of the video clip. Now go to the time track and set the time to 10 seconds. Now simply minimize the clip according to the time track. Now we do not need this audio. So simply press Ctrl+L to break the audio and video, select the audio, and press delete to delete the audio. Now go to the file, new, adjustment layer. Then this dialog box will appear here. Set the size width to 1920, height to 1080, and time base to 25 fps, and hit OK. Now double click on this adjustment layer and rename it. I called it blur. Select the blur layer and drag it into the timeline. Now go to the effect panel and search for the directional blur effect. Select the directional blur effect and drag it into the blur layer. Now go to the effect controls tab, then go to the directional blur effect and set the blur length around 15%. Now our video clip looks like this. Now press the arrow key to the right side to move the time indicator 1 frame forward. Then go to the razor tool and cut the clip. Again, press the arrow key to the right side to move the time indicator 1 frame forward and cut the clip. Repeat the process for around 15 seconds. You can do this process according to the duration of your video clip. Now select the first layer and delete it. Now select the second layer and delete it. Repeat this process. Now delete the last layer. OK. Now select the all blur layer, hold Alt plus drag a few frames forward. And match these layers to the video clip. Again, select the all blur layer, hold Alt plus drag them a few frames. And now match these layers to the video clip. Repeat the process. I am speeding up this process to save your time. OK. Now go to the Project tab. Select the blur layer, and make a duplicate of this. Now double click on this layer and rename it. I called it Shake. Select the Shake layer and drag it into the timeline. Now go to the Effect panel and search for the Transform effect. Select the Transform effect and drag it into the Shake layer. Now go to the Effect Controls tab, then go to the Transform effect. Now click the Position stopwatch icon to create a keyframe. Now do this with the scale and rotation. Now go to the 2-second fair word. Set the position value to 520, the scale value to 105, and the rotation value to 0.3. Now again, go to the 2-second fair word and copy all the keyframes and paste them, like this. Then go to the razor tool and cut the clip. Now delete the extra clip. Now check the video clip where the dancer hits the floor. Select the Shake layer, hold Alt plus drag the layer like this. Again, check the video clip where the dancer hits the floor. Select the Shake layer, hold Alt plus drag layer, like this. Now repeat the process. I am speeding up this process to save your time. You can do this process according to the duration of your video clip. OK. Now go to the Project tab. Select the Shake layer, and make a duplicate of this. Now double click on this layer and rename it. I called it Color Correction. You can see our clip is too dark, so give it this nice color look. Select the Color Correction layer and drag it into the timeline. Now go to the Effect panel and search for the RGB Curves effect. Select the RGB Curves effect and drag it into the Color Correction layer. Now go to the Effect Controls tab. Then go to the RGB Curves effect. Now do some color correction and give this clip a cinematic look, like this. Now go to the Project tab. Select the Color Correction layer, and make a duplicate of this. Now double click on this layer and rename it. I called it Crop. Select the crop layer and drag it into the timeline. Now select both the crop and color correction layers and fit them with the video clip. Now select the crop layer, then go to the effect panel and search for the crop effect. Select the crop effect and drag it into the crop layer. Now go to the Effect Controls tab, then go to the crop effect. Now set the top 10% and bottom 10%. It will give this clip a cinematic look. Now hit enter to render this. Here we are done. Fake camera shake effect in Adobe Premiere Pro.